Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage seemed fine downfield. Not much gained on that return. Looking to throw. It's Wilcox. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick dart to the right. What a catch!
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Wilcox. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State. A horrible field position to start the drive through, but they just marched right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion sets up a second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. They'll try a pass here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
To throw, it's Wilcox. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Caught by the receiver. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it second and short. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football.
He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. To throw, it's Wilcox. The receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 40. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw again. And the pass is incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now, 1st down at the 22.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On the run here. Let's it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He gets loose. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down, and they get the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Maddox. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Same tailback, another carry. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
Caught behind the line. It's Peters. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Wilcox. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So the offense looking for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So
the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a quick grab. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And they make something happen. Back to throw. It's Wilcox. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going, or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. We get the second half started with the running play. Powering through a tackle. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. He's found some room at the 45.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks into open space. Running through the tackle. He can't get him to the ground. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Second down after that previous play. Catch made on the right side.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with the first down. Love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they...
Touchdown, Penn State, to put them on top now.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. This is a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that pass ball's incomplete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the field. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Maddox. Breaks loose at the 45. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap to the back. Muscles past the defender. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
A direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point was up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return at the pick. Is that
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Could take it all the way. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Will not be brought down. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Ducks offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Wilcox. That's caught. It's Maddox. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Maddox. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.